Pepper says there are things on this floor that do not belong here, and I need to lay down. Okay, so this weekend we were supposed to have the yard sale, and I was ready for it. The weather was extremely hot, but that's not what had stopped me from having it. What had stopped me is that Friday afternoon after work, I felt awful. I mean, completely awful. I was tired, I was exhausted, and I had like no energy. And I had no energy from like Friday afternoon all Saturday when I was supposed to have it. Now, today's Sunday, and I feel 1,000% better because I pretty much slept the past 24, 36 hours. But it's Sunday. People don't come to yard sales on Sunday. Now, I was looking at the weather for next week. That's actually looking better because it was like 96 yesterday. We would have been absolutely like sweating to death and melting. Next weekend actually looks nice, like 70s. So kind of glad that that worked out in our favor, even though I was kind of getting frustrated that I kept pushing back the yard sale. But I thought for Sunday, I was like, well, I need to have a video. So I thought, well, why don't I do a family clean out the living room? Because it's getting a little messy again. And the thing is that we are messy people. We just are, you know, and I'm kind of accepting myself as we're a messy person and messy people, but maybe we could just find ways to clean it up at the end of the day and keep up with it better and not put too much pressure on ourselves. So I was kind of happy that for today we're going to be doing a family clean the living room because I really do want to walk through the door and have a neat and clean house. Now, let me show you this right here when you first walk into the door, because honestly, this is very recent. All of this is the day I didn't feel good. I went to work, but then I went to Walmart to pick up some groceries, and I just dropped everything on the floor. Now, the boys normally help me put it away, but because I didn't feel good, I've dropped everything, my laptop bag, everything on the floor, and just went to go lay down. This is mine too, so maybe the only real messy person is me, or the most messy person, but that's okay. When I came home, the boys had put the cold stuff away because I asked them. But I think they kind of got scared because they're not used to seeing mommy not feel good and lay down in bed. And they put the cold stuff away, checked on me, and then kind of got sidetracked. And that's fine because kids will be kids. And let's be real, they just started doing real chores, I don't know, the past 2 years. So these are all still very new habits for them. And of course, when I said, hey, let's put this back for the video, he had no problem putting everything away. And all this stuff on the floor, well, yeah, it's my stuff. This is my stuff. Like, this is a change of clothes. Here are my work clothes. But after work, I'm on a crew team and we had row practice. So, of course, I had to change into more athletic gear. And when I came home, 9 o'clock at night, I was exhausted and I threw the bag on the floor, not putting it away. And most of this is from ADHD behaviors that we are tweaking. Now, we're seeing progress because honestly, this isn't so bad. Few pieces of paper. I got to put that away. We're managing the ADHD a lot better, more naturally. I have tried medications. I have not liked how I felt. I was very tired. My mind was almost too slow that I didn't like it. And we're still working on that. But for now, I'm not on any medication. Which means I need to adapt to my style ADHD, which is, of course, writing to-do lists, setting a timer, making clear written out baskets so I can very quickly put it away, because the quicker it is that I can finish the task, the more successful I will be at it, because my mind is constantly spinning. So I need to be just as fast as the next thought. Now, this right here, this is Pepper's scratchy thing, and I'm actually going to put it in the basement for now. I'm curious to see if she'll play with it more in the basement than she does up here. Now, this right here, this was for the yard sale signs. You can kind of tell like time kind of stopped. I had things ready to go, and then when I didn't feel good, it was like everything was just left there. So we will be making the new signs this week for sure. But for now, I just got to put it away. And I also want to ask everyone, would you like me to start doing the fly lady method again? I'm actually going to accommodate it to be the ADHD version because there was almost too many tips to it. And I'm just curious in the comment section below, would that be a series you'd be interested in watching? Because I do like the 2-minute hotspots. And because it's quick and because it's short, that's something I can handle, which brings us over to the table, the hottest of hotspots. It is where the artiste creates his masterpieces, and we just need to do a 2-minute hotspot clean on it. And I have to admit, doing it with a partner is much more enjoyable than me doing it by myself. That's something I'm going to have to definitely add into the routines. Like, yes, maybe we each have chores, but we're not doing them at the same time. We're doing them at different time frames. And I kind of feel like with my ADHD, I can actually focus better with noise and, let's say, music or background music or a TV, some kind of sound. I cannot focus when it is completely quiet. I need some kind of sound alongside it. And that's just how I'm wired to get things done. And after cleaning all that, this is going to be our tossy pile for this episode. It's out of here. And we normally hang our coats on the back chair because we don't have room for a coat hanger. And this is the easiest thing to do, but it's 90 degrees. It's time to put the winter coats away into the closet. And I know you're probably thinking like, well, the closet is right next to the chair. Why don't you just put it away? That's the part of the ADHD. My mind is spinning so fast that it's a drop and go. And it's just something that I have to tweak in my mind to make it subconscious habit out of it. And now camera shy hubby is going to vacuum the entire living room and vacuum all of the couch cushions for us. And hubby also brought the Easter tubs up because, yeah, I still have Easter decorations up a month later due to I am working 7 days a week. Again, kind of that workaholic thing that I have going on, which is probably why I crashed on Friday because I'm just doing too much, but I digress. It is time to finally put all of the Easter decorations away. And I know some people have told me that I should declutter all of my Easter decorations and maybe just have 3 or 4 pieces. And I'm going to be very honest with you. That would bring so much sadness to my heart because I grew up in a home and my aunt's home that was decorated every season and I loved it. I absolutely loved changing the decor with the seasons. I did it as a little girl in my own bedroom. It carried on into adulthood. My children love seeing it. Now, I can still have decorations. I can still change every season. But what I had to do was pare it back, yes. We had to declutter some of it, keep my most favorite pieces. And also for this year, I'm doing a no spend on holiday decor. We're enjoying and being grateful for what we already have. And what that boils down to is you have to do what makes you happy in your heart to be successful at it. And that's why I just love getting all the advice from everyone because I can accommodate it to fit what I enjoy. And what I enjoy is being creative and crafty and an artist, and that includes home decor. Now, I'm going to change it up. I've had this old frame since 2005, and we found that really pretty wreath in the basement. So I decided to create a new home decor for the fireplace using only what I have. And in a time of incredibly high inflation and almost what feels like a scarcity, we can turn it around. We can be abundant and grateful and content with items that we already have and even recreate them into new things so that we can enjoy them in our house. We can absolutely turn that mindset around. We can also do that with behaviors and habits. And now when you walk through the door, Pepper has all of this open space to walk around and lay down on. And we can all enjoy this open space that we clean together as a family. And as a family, there's also a May birthday that we are celebrating. It is my oldest son birthday month is May, and we have the decorations and celebrations ready to go. And my hope and my prayer is that this video inspired and motivated you to clean and declutter something today. We do it at our own pace. We do what feels right in our heart, and we keep each other encouraged in their own unique journey too, because that right there is the most important part.